Black Hills Audiobooks presents Land of Hope, an invitation to the great American story. Young Readers Edition, Volume 1. Written by Wilfred M. Mcclay. Narrated by Adam Verner. For Julie, my bright and morning star, and favorite young reader. Every generation rewrites the past. In easy times, history is more or less of an ornamental art. But in times of danger, we are driven to the written record by a pressing need to find answers to the riddles of today. We need to know what kind of firm ground other men, belonging to generations before us, have found to stand on. In spite of changing conditions of life, they were not very different from ourselves. Their thoughts were the grandfathers of our thoughts. They managed to meet situations as difficult as those we have to face, to meet them sometimes lightheartedly, and in some measure, to make their hopes prevail. We need to know how they did it. In times of change and danger, when there is a quicksand of fear under men's reasoning, a sense of continuity with generations gone before can stretch like a lifeline across the scary present and get us past that idiot delusion of the exceptional now that blocks good thinking. That is why, in times like ours, when old institutions are caving in and being replaced by new institutions not necessarily in accord with most men's preconceived hopes, political thought has to look backwards as well as forwards. John Dos Passos, The Use of the Past. From The Ground We Stand On. Some examples from the History of a Political Creed. 1941. Preface. This young reader's edition of Land of Hope arose in response to popular demand, in the wake of Land of Hope's gratifying success with older readers when it first appeared in May 2019. Many such readers, especially teachers and parents, expressed the wish for a book with Land of Hope's balanced perspective on the American past that would also be more accessible to young students, especially those who are experiencing their first formal exposure to American history, usually around the 5th or 6th grade. Their wish has been our command, and the book you have before you is the result. In writing the book, I have consistently sought to simplify and distill without ever dumbing down, and I hope I've been successful. I know that despite all my efforts, some passages, with their unfamiliar vocabulary or concepts, will challenge.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?